it's been a hot minute, but I thought I'd jump on here and talk about all things Big Brother 26. If you're new here, I'm BB Steph. I cover all things reality competition shows, and I'm also a huge Big Brother superfan. As we know, Big Brother 26 is approaching so fast, literally days. The premiere is Wednesday night at 9 p.m. And this video here is to inform you what we already know and what maybe you don't know yet. Also, stay tuned to the end because I'm going to react to Julie Chen's first interview of the season. Alright, so let's get into it. They're kicking off the 26th season with a 2-night move-in. What does that mean? Well, Julie confirmed that the premiere is going to be so big, they had to split it in two. It's been confirmed we'll meet the first 8 house guests on Wednesday and the second 8 on Thursday. I want to note that the last time they did this was season 16 and 17, and that was because of Battle of the Block. Do we think they're bringing it back? Real quick, if you're not familiar with Battle of the Block, they introduced it season 16. It was when we had not just one HOH, but 2 HOHs. The first group of 8 house guests competed in their own HOH, then the second group competed in their own HOH, making 2 separate HOHs. Those 2 HOHs shared the same responsibility. They actually had to share a bedroom as well. That year, they turned the HOH room into 2 HOH bedrooms. And their responsibilities were the same. They had to nominate 2 house guests each, making the total nominations 4. The Battle of the Block part, well, that comes next. They had to then compete in Battle of the Block. The 2 winning pairs got to dethrone the HOH that put them up. That made the HOH vulnerable that week. It was an okay twist. The fandom is kind of split. Either they love it or they hate it. Alright, so let's talk about the schedule. As we know, the episodes will be Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They will all be 9 p.m. Eastern. Something else that's been confirmed is the theme, AI, or should I say BBAI. Now, I don't know exactly what that means for the twist or the cast, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. Live feeds this year will be on both Paramount Plus and Pluto TV. Last year, Pluto TV had them for free. If you're not a live feed watcher, I suggest starting this year. It is literally the entire show. We are still waiting on a cast, but sources say Monday the 15th we will actually hear something. Alright, that's what we know so far. Now here's my reaction video to Julie Chen's first interview of the season.
Season 26, Big Brother.
It's wild. Julie, it does seem like just yesterday you were starting this.
No. I know, it does.
You always say, expect the unexpected.
You all know our motto. Expect the unexpected.
But what can we expect?
You can expect what everyone is talking about.
Okay.
Especially in this town, in Hollywood, everyone is talking about AI. Artificial intelligence. We're calling it BBAI.
Okay, so in the comments, how do we feel about the AI? I'm not a fan. I'm scared.
I always say about AI, it's more A than I. It's more artificial than intelligent. People are afraid that it's going to steal jobs. AI doesn't have a heart, okay? It's like Zingbot doesn't have a heart.
Right?
What you can expect is BBAI. I like to call it artificial intelligence BB style.
Oh, gosh.
Which really means expect the unexpected.
Yes.
You know, with AI, people are like, oh my gosh, is it going to turn evil? Well, who knows in the hands of Big Brother?
This season, the theme, of course, is BBAI, but so you're just going to lean all the way into the madness.
We're leaning into the madness, but giving it our own special sauce.
Okay.
Our own little slop,
Okay.
Angle to it, which means it's going to be funny. It's going to be tongue-in-cheek. It's going to be
Funny how?
a
Funny
little
corny?
bit scary,
Okay.
but not at our expense, at the expense of the house guests. Look, it's been on 26 seasons, so we have to, crank it up a little
Exactly.
bit. So with AI, all bets are off.
Julie, I love Julie, but Julie acts like she has any say in this at all. They literally hand her a script.
And you
BBAI, I should say. BBAI.
there you go. You have not one, but 2 nights premiering this season. So was it just so big that you had to...
It is so big this season
Yeah.
that we needed a 2-night premiere. Because the first night, look, we know it's going to be 16 strangers. 8 men, 8 women.
Okay.
It's so big that we need the first night where you meet the first 8 house guests.
Okay.
And then
But is it big because it's Battle of the Block? Why else would it be so big that they have to do it in 2 nights? They've only done that, like I said, 16 and 17, Battle of the Block. But, alright, keep going, Julie.
night number 2, you meet the back 8. Because there's a lot to absorb. And then we got to throw in the BBAI. And that's just like, wait, what?
I'm trying to figure out how this AI is going to work. My mind is racing right now.
You're not going to see it coming, and neither will the house guest. Look, I'm a veteran at this. Even I was like, wait, what? Wait, how's that? No. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, I love it.
I hope this is
it's going to
true.
be weird.
So AI will be like woven like into the house, like in the rooms. Will they have?
Oh, for sure in the
Yeah.
rooms. For sure in the bedrooms. For example, like the
make it.
have-not room is always, 3 or 4 house guests who lose some sort of competition have to be very uncomfortable. So we have one bedroom
By the way,
where
I love
it's
this one.
like, oh no, BBAI, something went wrong. The bedroom didn't get completed. So I think the beds look like coffins, but then there's also a BBAI beautiful. A few bedrooms that are gorgeous. One looks like, I think we're calling it like fairy tale fantasy land.
Oh, nice.
There are unicorns. It looks like a fairy tale, a forest. Like, if I were a little girl, I'm like, this is my dream bedroom.
This is it.
And then there's another bedroom that looks like Avatar. There's like a mountain. There's zero gravity.
know
There's
Avatar.
just, you feel like you're floating. It feels like a forest, but mountains and zero gravity. And then there's another room that just feels like Tomorrowland at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So sometimes the AI can be very good, I'm told.
It's like you've seen everything in the 26 seasons of the show, but is there something like particular or unique in the house that stood out to you this year?
I think the thing that stood out to me this year was the have-not bedroom. I think it's the most uncomfortable ever.
It looks so
it
nice,
doesn't look like a
though.
bedroom. In the years past, you're
Give
like,
me some
okay,
blankets,
I
I'm
get it.
good.
It's just like a creepy bedroom. I'm like, no, this doesn't look like a bedroom at all. So that's what stood out. And oddly, I like it because I want to see what these house guests are made of.
What can we expect from the contestants this year?
Listen, they've had beds with spikes. They've had bedrooms with bugs in jars, spiders in jars. I think I can handle, saucers for beds. I can handle the AI room, okay? Give me
Is
it.
there any one or a few that we should be looking out for?
Well, I always say, yes, the house guests, when they're trying to audition for the show, when they're trying to get cast, right? Oh, they talk a big game. And we've seen people talk a big game and then they're a little bit overwhelmed. They're like, wait, I was like the, big woman on campus and now I'm like a very small fish. There are bigger personalities. Because I've seen big personalities fizzle out.
Yes.
And I've seen small personalities be like, whoa, like,
I want to see Julie play. Let's get you on the next season of Celebrity Big Brother.
where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Because, and I also think these house guests surprise themselves. They never know they had it in them.
Could we see like any familiar faces? Because when I think of AI, I think deep fakes. I think somebody might look like someone else, and I don't know.
Does this face look familiar?
Oh,
That might be part of the twist. There might be a Chenbot BBAI twist.
okay.
Chinbot.
Yes, I would say
So I did see something about this on Twitter, and someone thinks it's going to be Chenbot versus Zingbot teams. I don't know.
if this face looks familiar. Something going on this season.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
kind of part of the twist. Am I allowed to say that? I'm saying it. I'm part of the twist. There you go.
I love that. What are 3 things that you focus on every season to try to keep it fresh and new? Because you still have to do a little something extra every year to
Yes.
keep people coming back.
I would say number 1, everyone loves the iconic games like the wall. It's an endurance competition where they're standing on it. We tilt it. We throw slime at them, water, the elements. That keeps people coming back. I feel like people come back for Zingbot every year. Zingbot is something that we have to have every year.
Yeah.
Julie's literally giving us nothing. I don't know if you're noticing that already, but we're getting nothing.
You have a lot of catchphrases. Pissed. Friendship. Your boy. Well, I've got a catchphrase everyone will get behind. Shut the
have to decide, like, this group of remaining house guests really take the insults. There are so many insults we leave on the editing
really?
floor
Let's hope so.
because we're like, that will just break that person. Like, we've seen them for so many
Break
weeks.
'em.
Like, that's
I wanna
just
see
too mean.
What's the number one mistake that you see house guests make where that's going to get them evicted
Playing
and you're
too
like,
hard.
oh.
Overplaying their hand
Okay.
by
There you go.
talking too much, being in too many alliances, and not knowing how to keep their mouth shut. But it's also, you can't just be the one keeping your mouth shut, because you are in too many alliances. People compare notes,
Yeah.
and then you're on the outs.
Yeah.
So I would just say, you may not be the most engaging house guest to the viewers if you keep your mouth shut, but you might take it very far in the game. But then if you keep your mouth shut, you're not interesting, the fans get mad.
Right.
They're like, that person was boring.
Right.
I mean, can you deal with the online hate when you have that check for $750,000? Maybe.
You know, they always say you never work a day in life if you're doing what you love. And I know you're doing what you love. But I wonder, do you see this going for a long time? When do you know it's time to hand your clicker in? Or
I know. I mean, I guess, like, if they can do
You're quicker
a
in.
Chenbot BBAI where I can hand in the clicker, but it still looks like me on TV and I still get partial paycheck.
Right.
I don't know. I guess until, like, my joints don't feel good, or until I don't love it anymore. I see Big Brother going on forever. Is Julie Chen-Moonves going to be on forever? I'm just waiting until I see Phil Kogan on Amazing Race or Jeff Probst Blink. As long as those two dudes are hanging on, I'm like, I can hang with the best of them.
I love it. I love it. Don't go
Better.
until they take you. Yes, indeed.
Summer begins when the fun in the Big Brother house heats up.
Interesting interview, that's for sure, but she gave us absolutely nothing. I want to let you guys know that I'll be doing live feed recaps once weekly on my YouTube channel, so make sure to like and subscribe for more. And if you like this reaction video, let me know in the comments.